Hello business owners. So this video is for local businesses, how local businesses can use Facebook ads to increase their business revenue, to get more sales, phone calls, conversion, leads, and grow their business more and more to $1 million or whatever their goal is. So first of all, I'm pretty sure you guys ran have hired some Facebook ads experts in the past, or done a lot of Facebook ads whereby you saw most of the time you got conversion, sometimes you didn't get conversion, or your cost per lead will be high, or you will not be satisfied with the advertise with how much you are spending for the campaign, for your campaign objective. So this video is for you guys. So if you're a business owner that you want to increase your business revenue using Facebook and Instagram ads, this is the right video for you. And also, if you don't know how to, or you just prefer hiring people, you can hire me. Vincent Allen, I'm available for doing the work. I have 5 years of experience. So let's get into the video. So yeah, so this video is listed for the plumber, HVAC, solar, like you own a solar company, dentist, chiropractor, remodeler, painter, fencer, roofer, pest control, or you sell cars, restaurants, or so more, as regardless of the business you are, except this is not for e-commerce. So like if you are into e-commerce, don't watch this video. This video is not for you, because this strategy will not work for e-commerce brand. This is for local businesses that are offering services to people in their county or people around them. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you know this interface, Facebook ads interface. So first of all, create a new campaign. So for this, like, for I don't, most of the times business that I work for in the past, I don't actually run brand awareness for them, except if they want to make people in their area known about a discount and offer, or their past customers, they want to reach new people. But most of the time I don't recommend them to use this. I recommend them to use either traffic, engagement, leads, or sales. So basically this sales is for tracking conversions on your website, while leads is for tracking conversions on Facebook, whereby the audience that sees the ad doesn't need to navigate to your website before before converting to a lead. They can fill the form on Facebook, which is more faster, as they can just fill the form and go back to their scrolling and engaging on on the Facebook app. But here you have to go to your website. Although it also boosts conversion rate when someone clicks and goes to your website, it shows that the person is truly interested in what you're offering, which makes them a more warm lead, unlike someone that submits the form on Facebook. But regardless of that, it doesn't mean, as the main goal we are looking for is for them to convert to for them to convert to a quality lead to you as a business owner. So first of all, we start with leads. Use leads, because that's like the most one people are usually using nowadays. Go to leads. Explain this part. So if you are under this category, maybe you are a credit card repair, or employment, or housing, or social issue, politics, you click here. Although with this you are limited, like Facebook limits your targeting, which is not really good. But like if you're in real estate, you use this. Although be sure that your targeting will surely limited, which is not really good for targeting. You just toggle this off. You don't need to do A/B test now. Then you don't need to toggle this off. You don't need this option here is for scaling. And the only time when you are meant to scale is when you know your audience, your target, you know the right audience to target, you have the right ad copy, the right ad creative, everything. You have the winner, you have every winner aspect for the campaign, and also the winner ad set. That's why you need this. But now, like, turning this on, you're just trying to tell, okay, Facebook AI burn my money for any amount of conversions you can get from me, which is not what you need. So I'll go to next. Here, this is generally through your website, like when them to go to your website, but you need to set up conversion tracking, Facebook pixel tracking, for this to kind of work. But for this video, as you can see, when you set up a pixel, which I'll make in another video, you click here, choose events. Basically you would have set it up on your website. You click anyone, you click lead. But that's not what we are doing here today. We're going for instant form, which is short. And also, what I've noticed with Instagram is the cost per lead is low. It's most of the time it's usually low, So as a business owner, even during this winter period, due to the COVID and a lot of business issue, I always recommend my clients to start with $5 daily budget, as this is just a starting point. This is a starting point. I recommend them to start with low budget. Then, as you see more recurring income leads, they can increase their budget. So, let's use a very popular let's use plumber. So basically, everybody to say plumber, their target audience would be, let's just leave it at this range, because everybody needs a plumbing service. You don't need to target any gender. Click plumber. And if you want to know, Facebook updated their targeting, whereby they remove a lot of keywords that we could use to target audience on Facebook, which is really bad, which is really poor. And also remove the cost audience insights, whereby we could be able to research Facebook database of similar audience to what we need. And the extension that I used to get more keywords that are related to for targeting better audience is gone, but that doesn't limit us from better targeting the right audience. So as you click here, as I type here plumber, so like if you're a business owner, you first of all think like, okay, what are my audience like? What are my leads searching for? What are my leads scrolling on Facebook? Like, how can I reach my potential customer? So someone that needs a plumbing service normally will go to Google. And also there's a Google and Facebook has a tracking connected together, whereby once they search and they're able to get a plumber, they will see an ad on Facebook due to they have your cookie. So when your ad pops up on their page that you are a plumber and you're near their locality, of course they'll patronize. Although most of the time, if you're a plumber, I don't recommend using Facebook. I recommend using Google Ads for your plumbing services. But for other business, you can use Facebook, because plumbers is an emergency. Both plumber and towing, these guys are an emergency service. So basically you need service whereby they can see the ad, book an appointment for tomorrow, and come to your doorstep for the appointment. But for plumber, they need it emergency, like 24-hour emergency kind of plumber. So let me use dentist. Plumber is an emergency service. Let me use dentist. That's a well-known dentist. That's okay. Toothless. Toothless is a keyword. As you can see here, you click suggestion. It brings you a lot of suggestions. So most of the time, just click everything. You click everything because you need every keyword related to it. Although I'll still like narrow it down, or narrow the keyword down very well, so we'll make sure I'm not targeting a keyword that will not convert well for us. So narrow it down. I'll need to pause this video so I can be able to click everything so fast. So I've done the keyword research, which took me like 30 minutes to do. So like this is even like the main aspect of what you need to do, because if you target the wrong audience, you're wasting your money on Facebook. You need to make sure you pick out the right keyword. And like 2 years ago, usually I could target tons of keyword, but now Facebook has removed a lot of it due to, I don't know, United States policy. These are the only keyword I could target that are almost similar to dentist. And there's also something called the zero interest targeting, which most of the time works well than this keyword listed here. So let's move to the next place. Target all languages. I forgot something. The location, you need to target the location. Let's see, for example, let's use Miami. I've used New Jersey where I stay, but no, let's use Miami. Okay, let's use 20 kilometers. That should be more than enough. Even though the estimate, although most of the time just ignore this, the estimate is not always accurate. And the reason why this reach is low is because of the amount of interest that I added and the budget. If I have the budget to 50, it's increase. So just ignore it. The most cases is for you to make sure targeting right on the toothless, toothbrush. So just similar audience, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. Okay, 8 audience. So you scroll down. Yeah, so this just leave it at this is like the best placement, the best thing that Facebook has given we advertisers to like a free feature that always works. So leave it on only advantage plus placement. And yeah, you need to just make sure this is on leads and not on impression. You can also use commercial leads, but just leave it on leads because I using form leads. Commercial leads is when you link the website to it. So yeah, you click next. So yeah, make sure you click make sure your Facebook page is added to it. Come down here. Yeah, make sure this is toggle on. Or you can use carousel if you have two or more. If you have two or more images, or you can just use single image or a video creative for this. You scroll down. You want people to sign up or apply now. That's what you need them to do. Scroll down. You still come down to creating this form. So let's first create the ad. To add an image, upload. So to take okay, it has uploaded. Make sure you toggle on this to optimize it. Let Facebook optimize it for you on the platform it owns. So done. So yeah, so for the ad copy, most of the time I use ad library because it shows me people that are running ads on Facebook, whereby I can just look at their ads and make up a perfect ad copy for myself. Like here, dentist advisor, what do you do? It's okay. These are just dentist advisors. Basically, one person company on the same ad. Okay, yeah. I just copy this. Like, if not, I don't want to make this video too long. So I would have just written it perfectly well myself. So like, let's paste this here. We'll come back to edit it because you can't just copy everything. Plagiarism to be like you're not legit, you're not real. To edit it looking. Although if you have your own time, you can sit down. Like on the long, if you're working for a client, I'll sit down, craft the ad copy perfectly well, and most of the time gain ideas from here. Craft the ad copy perfectly. I'll craft the ad copy perfectly well. Make sure it's hitting the pain point of the audience that's going to see the ad. Most of the time, I always get high click-through rates, which means people are clicking my ads and tons of link clicks. So yeah, what I do here is still looking for a good local dentist we use Miami. In Miami, it's okay. It's just like something, There's 20 years serving patients. So let's say Miami dental group is now accepting patients. So we are looking for new dentists, we're looking for great patients like you. So that's it. Like this is a good ad copy. Like looking at it is a good ad copy, short, straight to point. Although if I'm going to be like drafting a long ad copy that will hit their pain points, I'll search for common pain points, like let's say as a dentist, okay, is your tooth aching you? And you're looking for a new dentist, we are looking for great patients. We're looking for great patients like you too. It's like using their pain point to attract them to click on the ad is what like using emotional marketing because they are basically suffering from a dental pain and they want to fix it themselves when they see your ad. So yeah, the form is pretty easy to do, but this like I just want to like quickly go over the major areas that you need to know. So yeah, now the main strategy, like you come here. I've worked with a lot of clients, like over 100, and I see them packing a lot of interest in this place. Like just publish it, put the budget, and that's what like yes, like how will you be able to determine which of the interest is converting well, which of the interest is giving you high cost per click? How will you be able to? You can't. You need to differentiate it. need to differentiate. As you see here, there's 8 interests. So what I normally do, I duplicate it to 8 interests. It's under the campaign. That's why I said don't use the campaign budget optimization. If you use it, basically Facebook will be splitting your budget according ridiculously to the campaign that is getting more conversion. The campaign no, not the campaign that is getting more conversion, the campaign that is getting more traffic, with the hopes that it will get conversion, which most of the time it doesn't get conversion. So okay, we'll click 7, duplicate it to 7. And yeah, so when you click 7, I always like give it like free tip, one interest per ad set. Even if you're under the e-commerce industry, one interest per ad set. It's like on Google, where you have ad groups, and an ad group is getting, has gotten over a certain amount of clicks, and the cost per click is high. You need to turn it off, because you're basically spending more than getting no conversions. So one interest per ad group. So when this goes live, you'll be able to determine, okay, this is getting this certain amount of traffic, and the cost per click is high, which means you need to turn it off. So let's say I use 2 less for this ad group, remove everything. So I'll need to pause this video. So yeah, I'm done with the whole ads. Create form. Supposed to have created form, but this is easy. It's like sometimes easy to do. So I don't want to create it, because once you create it, it's actually hard to delete. So yeah. So what I do here is, as you all know, this will spend $555, which is total of, let's say, this the budget. We see how much you did, like think for like spend like $45 a day. We don't need that, so think we reduce it to, although this is for business owners, like most of the this is for business owners, like, and I'm pretty sure this is during the testing moment. You wouldn't want to spend too much and not get conversion. So and for this amount you're spending, just like let the ad run for 3 days. Within 3 days, we have gotten traffic to judge whether the campaign is going to perform well or not. So just use $2 budget. It's still below $20. So save as draft. So basically everything spend $2. So you need to be checking it every 6 to 12 hours to make sure to be able to detect the campaign that is not performing well at all. So what I used to determine campaign that is not performing well is this performance and click. The link clicks doesn't really link is less. Let's say the cost per link click is the main thing. The cost per link click. So as you all know, the CPC shouldn't be the maximum CPC to know if a campaign is performing well. It should be less than $1.5. Like if it's above $1.5, depending on your industry, like if it goes to $2, the traffic is expensive. But if it's below $1.5, that means you are targeting the right audience. But if it goes to $2, that means their audience is not really and not be the right audience. But so if it goes above $2, turn off the ad. Just turn it off and look for a new audience. Or just turn it off, or maybe your ad copy is not performing, or change your ad copy, because basically the main reason why your cost per click would be high is people are not clicking your ad, and the reason why people are not clicking your ad is they are not enticed by your ad image or your ad copy. And so your CTR must also be above 1.5%. 1.5% CTR. This click through rate must be above 1.5%. If it's below, so most of the time I've seen 0.5% CTR doing well. So that's like the minimum you should touch. But if it's below 1.5%, find a new ad image or ad video that will replace it, because it's not going to give you conversion in the long term. Below the CTR that between the range of 1.5% to 0.5%, I said the companies that perform well for 2 weeks and totally stop performing well the remaining few months to go. So make sure you get a ad image or ad copy that has above 1.5% CTR, and the cost per click should be below $1.5. The link clicks, well, once you've gotten 3 link clicks, Facebook should update your cost per click instantly. That's it. The CPM, well, if you're getting link clicks, the CPM will continue dropping more. And if you're in the niche that is expensive, you can check your CPC on Google, the keyword of, like say, dentist CPC on Google, and use the CPC to weigh your cost per click on Facebook. But the generic for the United States market, the maximum cost per click on Facebook to determine whether your ad is doing well or not is $1.5. So I hope that's it. I hope this video helps you in your local business journey, and hopes it gets you the conversions you want, and for you to be able to grow your business. So that's it. And if an ad set has gotten, so like if, let's say for example, this ad set has over $2 cost per click, and below let's say below 1.5% click-through rate, but this is like the major ranking factor. If this cost per click is above $2, turn it off. You don't want to spend more than that. Turn it off instantly. If the cost per click is above $2, most of the time the click-through rate is usually below 0.5% or 1.5%. So when you see that, turn it off, whether it has tons of link clicks. And also it also depends on the conversion. If it's getting conversion, leave it, which means that's the perfect cost per click for the conversion. But I've not seen a high cost per click, high CPC, their ad sets getting tons of conversion. They usually go down in the long run. So that's it for this video. So when you are running the test after 3 days, you'll be able to see the traffic, and you know the right audience to target, and once you know the right audience, the ad set to turn off and want to turn on. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.